Hello, my dear students of Standard 7. Welcome to the continuation of the previous chapter that we are discussing, that is Atmosphere Part 2. So, here under this, a few things I have left in the first part, that is few phenomena that are connected with the atmosphere, that is the greenhouse effect and the warming. So coming to these concepts of first we are coming to greenhouse effect. What is this greenhouse effect? So literally speaking, the greenhouse is a glass house in which rare plants are protected from the cold. So these glass houses allow the heat to come in and do not allow the heat to escape. So gases in the atmosphere behave like the glass house roof, allowing the sun's heat to enter but prevent it from escaping. So this heat raises the earth's temperature, and gases like carbon dioxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbons and water vapors are the so-called greenhouse gases. So although the Earth's atmosphere naturally contains these gases, their proportion in the atmosphere has increased several times over the last few decades. So this is due to increasing population and rapid industrialization, which led to rise in the Earth's temperature. So let's discuss the causes of the greenhouse effect. So greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons, methane, nitrous oxide, ozone and water vapor rise in the air and trap the heat. So the activities which are responsible for the increase in the greenhouse gases, like your vehicular emissions. So what is this vehicular emissions? The different types of poisonous gases, they get emitted when there is or due to the burning of fossil fuels in the vehicles, which is termed as the vehicular emissions. Then burning of fossil fuels like coal and petrol, kerosene, diesel, cutting down of trees, or we can call it the deforestation. Nowadays it is one of the most important phenomena that is affecting the earth, both the environment as well as playing an important role in increasing the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Besides growing crops like rice and the presence of wetland, which also increases the methane level. So these are the causes for the increase in the greenhouse gases, or these are the causes due to the prevalence of which we have the concept of this greenhouse effect. So as a result of these activities, more heat is trapped in the atmosphere, which makes the earth warmer and raises its temperature, which is known as global warming. This is another concept. So coming to the definition of global warming, or let's discuss, or let's first know what is this global warming. So it is defined as the increase in the temperature of the earth due to an increase in the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. So the balance between the heat received from the sun and that given out by the earth was maintained by nature for thousands of years. So however, scientists have found that the mean temperature has started increasing over the last 150 years. So if this is not controlled, then serious consequences can affect the life on the earth. So coming to the causes of global warming, what are the most important causes of global warming? We have the ozone depletion and the structure of the atmosphere. We already discussed about the ozone layer, that is a part of the stratosphere, and here this due to the increase in the pollution level, there is a depletion of the ozone layer, resulting into the formation of ozone holes. So directly or indirectly we are getting affected. So it is this ozone which is also known as O3 gas is a bluish gas, which is the special form. It is a special form of oxygen formed when the oxygen molecules in the atmosphere are broken up by the ultraviolet rays or the radiation from the sun. So this is found at heights varying between 12 km to 50 km, that is in the especially within the second layer of the earth, and the ozone layer in the upper air provides a safety layer from the harmful UV rays. So if there will be a depletion in the ozone layer, obviously the ultraviolet rays, and unlike these other harmful gases that are radiated from the sun, will directly enter into the atmosphere, resulting into the increase in the temperature condition, which will be responsible, or which will be a reason for this global warming. Then besides, we have the greenhouse gases like CFCs, then we have carbon dioxide, then we have methane and nitrous oxide. So when these gases in the atmosphere, they increase, then they also result in increasing the global temperature. Then we have one most important cause that is responsible for global warming, that is deforestation. So all of us know what is the importance of trees in our life. They play an important role in the carbon cycle. They maintain the balance in the environment by converting the carbon dioxide in the air to oxygen through the process of photosynthesis. So they act as a natural regulator of the carbon dioxide. The more trees, the less carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And deforestation leads to a decrease in the number of trees. So obviously there will be increase in carbon dioxide, which will further result into global warming or increasing the global temperature. Then we have another most important cause which is responsible for this global warming, that is the burning of fossil fuels. So fossil fuels like oil, coal and natural gas, they are high in carbon, and when these fossil fuels are burned, then they produce major amount of carbon dioxide, so which again increases the temperature of the atmosphere. So these are the causes that are responsible for the concept or phenomena of global warming. Then coming children to the impact or the effects of global warming. So due to increase in the temperature at a global rate, or due to increase in the temperature at a high rate, what are the consequences we are experiencing on the earth? So the consequences are like this, that is melting and sinking of the earth's ice sheets. Then we have rise in the sea level, then ocean acidification, which we can define as the ongoing decrease in the measure of acidity or the pH value of the oceans, caused by the uptake of the anthropogenic or the man-made carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Then we have the destruction or disturbances in the ecosystem, and we have the change in the chemical composition of water that raises the salinity and pollution, later making the water unfit for human use. This is all about the lesson, children. Here we come to the end of this chapter. Thank you.